As a straight man, can I honestly say that I ever envisioned making a video like this? No, I really can't. Hey guys, it's Jackstown and welcome back to another video. So when we're talking about athletes, we usually talk about what they're capable of doing on the field, their performance, their skills, their talent, and we compare them to other players, and that's how we evaluate them. But today, we're going to be rating them based on how good looking they are. Normally we don't do this because we don't care, because as long as an athlete plays well, that's what we judge them based on. But you know what? I decided the NFL has a lot of different players, different looking players, and I thought today let's just make a fun video, let's have a good time. So let's just make a video about the hottest player from every NFL team, you know? Why not? You know, let's have fun. It doesn't matter what your orientation is. We can just all admire these guys for their looks, and we can all wish we were them. Alright, let's do this thing. First of all, before we get into this video, if you guys love sports, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on. I would really appreciate and love all your support. With that being said, guys, here's the hottest player from every NFL team, in my opinion. Starting off with the Arizona Cardinals, we're going to go with the longtime vet, the legend himself, Larry Fitzgerald. First of all, some of the best hair in the league for a long time. That's classic Larry Fitz with the dreads, and talk about some nice teeth as well. Great chompers on the future Hall of Famer. Alright, with the Atlanta Falcons, we're going to go with Matt Ryan. First of all, he does have this kind of nerdy look on him, and I'm pretty convinced that he's at least 25% giraffe with that neck. But I'd say he's good looking enough to represent the Falcons in this video. He also reminds me of that kind of guy that a girl's parents want her to date because he always got good grades and always followed the rules. Yeah, I bet you're digging the same thing as well. Alright, with the Baltimore Ravens, I decided to go with Mark Andrews, the great tight end. First of all, talk about a man. This dude is super bulky. I bet he benches at least 400, and he's got a military haircut, and he's just 100% man in my opinion. Alright, when I was going through the Buffalo Bills roster, I wasn't really convinced that anyone was good looking enough to represent the team until I ran across this dude, Tyler Matakevich. I wasn't expecting this guy to represent the Bills because I don't really know much about him. Then I saw this ginger lumberjack and I just couldn't take my eyes off him. I wouldn't be surprised if this dude is chopping wood part-time somewhere deep in the Buffalo woods. For the Carolina Panthers, I'm going to go with arguably the best running back in the entire league, Christian McCaffrey. First of all, CMC has this frat boy look, and he looks like he spends hours on end lifting weights and eating protein powder by itself. So that combo convinced me to put him on here to represent the Panthers. For the Chicago Bears, I decided to go with Khalil Mack. You think CMC is jacked? Just look at this specimen right here. I'd believe it if Khalil Mack trained Christian McCaffrey. He's got maybe the most shredded arms in football right now, and he's a superstar. I don't know if he's single or not, but if he is, get ready to mingle. For the Cincinnati Bengals, we're going to show some love to the guy who just lost his quarterback job to the #1 overall pick, Joe Burrow, and that is Ryan Finley. He may just be a backup now, but Ryan Finley got me with his combination of good hair, good teeth, and looking like that dude your mom wanted you to be like in high school, but on the inside you knew he was in a different league than you. Yeah, Ryan Finley's that guy. For the Cleveland Browns, we're going with Odell Beckham Jr. This was an easy choice for me. Let's just say I'm glad that he went back to being blonde. I think it suits him pretty well. Great hair along with his luscious and perfectly groomed beard. Yeah, OBJ for sure is the hottest Brown. For the Dallas Cowboys, we're going to go with the backup, Andy Dalton. Some of the best hair I've ever seen. I don't know if he gels it or what, but it's perfectly coiffed and is a glistening ginger color. I don't know how women and some men can resist this stud. For the Denver Broncos, I'm going to go with Von Miller, the Super Bowl MVP. First of all, generational talent, surefire Hall of Famer. Yeah, sure, that's all great. But how about his off-the-field look with the glasses? I'm digging the sophistication. For the Detroit Lions, I'm going with Danny Amendola. First off, what is this guy doing playing football? He looks more like an actor to me. He looks like Jake Gyllenhaal's younger brother with just the perfect touch of facial hair to accommodate his sweet haircut. Yeah, no doubt about this pick. For the Houston Texans, I'm sure you guys all know who's the hottest Texan. Obviously, J.J. Watt. Was there ever any doubt with this one? He's got the looks, he's freaking jacked, and he's almost a surefire Hall of Famer. Enough said, I'm sure you guys already know how much of a stud he is. Green Bay Packers, we're going to go with Aaron Rodgers. This is also an easy one. Aaron Rodgers has always been a ladies' man from the moment he started his illustrious career. I'd believe it if he told me he was a model. Well, maybe not, but he's at least an 8, so he deserves to represent the Packers. For the Colts, I'm going with Anthony Costanzo. I don't need to say much with this one, but just look at his luscious mane. If Jesus were 100 pounds heavier, I might have confused the two. For the Los Angeles Rams, I'm going with Cooper Kupp. First off, let me acknowledge how much Cooper Kupp looks like MMG, and second, he looks like a frat guy, but a nice one who might pay for Chinese food for 6, even though everyone might have sufficient funds. I'm sure you were thinking the same thing. For the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm going with Gardner Minshew. When you think about the greatest mustaches in the history of humanity, no one even comes close to the beauty that is the future Hall of Famer's incredible mustache. In case you can't tell, I'm a Jags fan, but in all honesty, objectively speaking, he is the best looking man to ever walk the earth. Moving on. As I was scrolling through the Minnesota Vikings roster, I couldn't really find someone that stood out until I ran across this dude that I'd never heard of, Ben Gedeon, who's apparently a linebacker, but all I needed to convince me was this beautiful mustache in this picture. Yep, he's the best looking player on the Vikings, for sure. For the Kansas City Chiefs, we're going to go with the stud snack tight end, Travis Kelce. Just look at the dude. How can he not be their best looking player? Come on, he's got a great beard, great hair, great teeth. Come on, he should be modeling. What is he doing playing football? Actually, he should be playing football. He's pretty good at it. All right, for the Saints, speaking of great players, we're going to go with the superstar wide receiver, Michael Thomas. Dude, he's a stud, he's shredded, and he's got maybe the best nose in all of football. He's the best looking Saint, for sure. All right, Las Vegas Raiders, we're going to go with the old-timer, the bulky cowboy-looking dude, Jason Witten. Well, he was a Dallas Cowboy, but he also looks like a cowboy who's been eating a lot of ribeye steak. He's husky, and you know, I believe it if he told me he's a ladies' man, because I think he is. New York Giants, we're going to go with Saquon Barkley. First of all, quads for days. The best quadriceps you will ever see. There's a reason why they call him the beautiful Saquads. Those quads make him easily the best looking player on the Giants. Come on. All right, Los Angeles Chargers, Keenan Allen. The perfect beard to bald head ratio. I mean, you can see the beard sticking out of his helmet. It's beautiful. It's luscious. It's definitely a chick magnet, in my opinion. All right, for the Philadelphia Eagles, we're going to go with Travis Kelce's brother, Jason Kelce. I guess good looks run in the family, because Jason Kelce literally looks like Travis Kelce, but with about 120 pounds of extra bulk on him. All right, Miami Dolphins. We're going to go with Ryan Fitzpatrick. Fitzmagic is looking magical with his ever so famous beard, with that luscious beard and the perfect hair. I mean, he's just a lumberjack, but a good-looking one, and I'm sure he's a ladies' man. Speaking of ladies' men, for the San Francisco 49ers, we're going to go with possibly the best-looking player at the entire league, and that is Jimmy Garoppolo. First of all, you don't earn nicknames such as Handsome Jimmy, Porn Star Jimmy, without being freaking good-looking. So, Jimmy Garoppolo is an absolute snack. I mean, look at him. Just look at him. He could be a model, dude. New England Patriots. You know, for a long time, this was Tom Brady, but now that he's gone, this guy who's been overshadowed and not thought about for his looks is finally getting some attention that he deserves, because Julian Edelman is a really handsome man. Just look at the guy. Come on. All right. Seattle Seahawks, DK Metcalf. Possibly and very likely the most shredded man in all of football. Dude, look at this guy. I heard things that like he had a 1.4 body fat percentage or something crazy like that. We would all love to have that body. That's like a Photoshop bod. Come on, he's shredded. All right, New York Jets, we're going to go with Dwight Schrute. You know, Dwight is just a really good-looking guy. Oh, this is Sam Darnold? Oh, okay. Wait, aren't they the same person? Oh, they're not, apparently. Okay, yeah, Sam Darnold. I mean, he looks just like Dwight Schrute, and we know Dwight Schrute's just the most handsome man on the planet from The Office, so he deserves to be here, obviously. All right, for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we're going to go with the GOAT, best quarterback of all time, probably best player of all time in football history, and he's also known for his looks, if I do say so myself, and that is Tom Brady. I mean, I don't need to go into detail. We all know he's a stud and a snack. All right, moving on for the Steelers. The Pittsburgh Steelers, I had a tough time with this one. To be honest, this is probably the ugliest team in the entire league. No offense, Steelers fans. But, you know, I'm going to go with Juju Smith-Schuster because I think, you know, he's their best receiver. And, you know, he's in pretty good shape because he's a wide receiver. I would say he's got good hair, good teeth. I bet he gets good orthopedic work done on him. I think that makes him the best looking player on the team. Okay, moving on to the Washington football team, we're going to go with Adrian Peterson. I'm telling you, the bald head to beard ratio gets me every time. AP, the future Hall of Fame running back, is also shredded. Yeah, definitely the best looking Washington player, because I can't say their team name anymore. All right, for the Tennessee Titans, we're going to go with Derrick Henry, a superstar running back, but also known for being a freaking bulky, shredded dude. This guy's huge. He's like 6'3", 250, probably the biggest running back I've ever seen in my life, and he's great, obviously, and his hair's awesome. I don't know how he gets it to like all stick together and like, but it's like one thick dreadlock. I mean, it looks like a raccoon tail, but it looks good. So he's the best looking Titan. All right, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Turn notifications on if you love sports. You know, this was a fun video. We're just having a good time. You know, the world's going through a tough time right now. So I think we could all use this fun time. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all later.